Hey everyone, it is Hawaii here with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we are going to be breaking down the brand new Saiyan Day Z BROLY and basically everything else that's going to come with it. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in. And I did do a live stream for the Dokkan Now, but I just wanted to do a quick kind of recap, review, and a breakdown of all they basically presented, and a little bit of the Twitter announcements that just came out as well. So first and foremost, let's talk about this brand new Broly here. I do like the SSR art. I wish they just would have kept that as the unit that you're using instead of the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, because we have a lot of legendary Super Saiyan Brolys right now. I guess with the same name issue on that, they're going to be able to solve that, especially on JP. On Global, I don't know when that's going to happen, but it would have been nice to have a base form at TUR Broly here, but because the card art looks amazing. I think both of them look amazing, but I really like that SSR art. So let's go ahead and break down this unit of what we know so far. We have pretty much everything, including some stats as well. Of course, the Twitter page just provided this information here. You're looking at an increase of about 5,000 on attack, so you're looking at about 16.9 for attack there. HP, on the other hand, let me see what HP does here. HP is like 4,300, so you're looking at quite a bit there with about 17. No, actually, yeah, it's still only about 16, so 4,300, 16.6. So nothing over 17,000, surprisingly. I thought it would be over 17,000, but you know what? Its passive is going to make up for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the unit in of itself. It is an extreme unit, so extreme int unit. Totally off base on that. I was thinking it was either going to be a extreme strength or AGL, so my prediction was way off this time. The leader's skill, okay, interestingly enough, the leader's skill, again, a little bit disappointed due to the fact that it's not a Pure Saiyan's leader. It's not surprising it's going to be a movie bosses category leader, but they have a new category called Planetary Destruction. More of these categories, man. We have getting closer to 70 categories now, well over 60, getting closer to 70, and it's Ki plus 3, HP 130%, attack and defense 170%. I think at this point in time, 6 years in the game, we should have a 770% across the board, basically from here on out. So if you look at down here on, before we go into the passive skill, down here on the left hand side here, you got the super attack as raises attack and defense, which is stacking, which is a 20% increase and causes immense damage to the enemy. So stacking attack and defense by 20%. That's really strong here. It does have an active skill. You're able to activate this active skill if you do 4 super attacks. So that's a little bit different. But if you're going to be putting, this unit here, providing this unit some additional attacks, you may be able to trigger some additional super attacks there. So if you can do 2, on each turn, then basically in the 3rd turn you should be good to go, or the 4th turn, that is. So you can do the active skill, which is really strong. Plus 6 to Ki, attack 60%, effective against all types for 1 turn. Yeah, you're going to be blasting off there. The categories is Pure Saiyans, movie bosses, Planetary Destruction, Inhuman Deeds, Full Power, Target Goku, Exploding Rage. So once again, no surprise there. I really would have liked to see this as a transforming unit, at least some sort of transformation, so that it could be on transformation boost. But all in all, it does have a lot of categories, which I like, versus introducing a unit with just very minimal categories, right? So the passive skill, it's impressive, right? It's impressive, especially if you're going to be fighting against Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans enemies, right? Which is going to be a lot of units that you are going to be fighting. So you're going to get Ki plus 3, which is great. So you're already going to have basically 9 Ki automatically there. So that's going to be huge. Attack and defense 180% straight out, no ifs, ands, or buts, which is strong, right? You don't have to build up to it. It's just right away, 180%, really good there. Reduces damage by 18%, so have some damage mitigation. 18% isn't huge, but it's still going to be very beneficial, especially on Super Battle Road type of events there. And chance of performing a critical hit, 18%. So providing, that you're able to do an active skill, yeah, it's gonna want you to definitely put more hidden potential into the additional attacks, because you're also getting some critical hit at 18%. So I don't know, you still might need a little bit of balance there. Now this really helps out here. This launches additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, which I believe that's 30% chance. This is where you're going to be able to get that active skill off, much sooner, right? So that's huge there. Now you basically get everything except for the attack and defense 180% all over again when you are fighting a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans. So you're gonna get another medium chance of performing a super attack, right? So and another +3 to ki, and reduces damage by 18% and critical hit. So yeah, this is gonna be a pure Saiyans, hybrid Saiyans killer. In any event, when you're using this units, you're basically finding mostly, super units on there. But, pure Saiyans, Gokus, Vegetas, hybrid Saiyans, Gohans, Trunks, etc. Yeah, it's going to be demolishing that. Now, on the Dokkan Now, for some reason, they didn't provide you the links. But basically, just a little bit later, they ended up providing the links in a tweet. So here's the links here. The links are right here: Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan, Berserker, and Hardened Grudge. I think Hardened Grudge is the one that's like, we could have had, something else on there. So would have been nice. It would have been nice to just take off Hardened Grudge and have Big Bad Bosses, because Big Bad Bosses is so good that removing it or not having it on here, being a movie boss, right? That, movie boss category leader, and not having Big Bad Bosses is a detriment to that. And would have been nice to remove Hardened Grudge, because this Hardened Grudge is the least useful out of all these links here. So so that's the link. So we have basically all the information on this unit. I think it's still a very good unit. Once again, if you're fighting a pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans, it's absolutely one of the best units, no doubt about that. But I'm still waiting for that 170% pure Saiyans leader, right? We have a 170% movie bosses leader in Super BROLY, right? Super movie BROLY. So that in a sense is a situation when you kind of go, okay, well, who am I going to run kind of scenario. Of course you're going to run this unit, but I think the other one's at 150 and 170, right? So but anyway, we'll see what planetary destruction actually looks like as well, along with that. So now basically the units along with this that were introduced was going to be the future Trunks. We'll talk about them in a second, they're really good. And we're going to have Saiyan Day missions, 38 login there, or it says complete all missions to get 30 plus 18. So but you get the login bonuses on there. So I think they said about 48 Dragon Stones. You are going to have the Super 2 Berserker of Destruction there, so that's going to be added. So that's going to be fun to use there. We are going to have a co-op campaign. Now the co-op campaign, they talked about 10 Dragon Stones as like the personal benefit of doing that. They should have just beefed it up a little bit more. 10 Dragon Stones, come on, that's 2 singles, guys. 2 singles. We gotta up the game there. Now the Trunks unit, once again, they didn't give you too much information, but they ended up tweeted it out. I'm not going to give you all of it. I'm just going to give you the I'm not going to talk about the super attacks and the skills and things. I just want to talk about the passive skill, right? Because the leader skill is ki +4, HP and attack and defense 120% for hybrid Saiyans. That's not a huge deal. This is the huge deal here, right? The passive skill here is attack and defense 200%, which is huge, with a medium chance of including additional super attack. But what's huge here is hybrid Saiyans category allies ki +3 attack and defense 40%. This is a 40% support lead for hybrid Saiyans. Super strong here, so he is very valuable in that support slot. And really surprising, right? So really surprising that you're going to have an attack and defensive unit at 200% with a attack and defense boost of 40%, right? 40%. So huge huge benefit if you're going to pull this and you're going to be running the Hybrid Saiyans category in the game, right? So that is going to be the Trunks and Gohan double Masenko. I think it says here like the this is burning attack. So is there going to be like anyway, there is a double Masenko. I believe it's going to be let me see if I can just pull it up real quick here. I think I have it right here. Yeah, there it is. It's a unit super attack. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that. This is going to be a unit super attack here. So the unit super attack is greatly raises attack for 1 turn and defense and causes immense damage to the enemy. It raises defense and causes immense damage to the enemy. So double Masenko, which is pretty cool. And the condition is activated when there is a Gohan, youth Gohan attacking in the same turn, which makes sense. So so there you have it for the Trunks. The Trunks there. And so once again, if you're running Hybrid Saiyans, a 40% support, that's going to be hugely beneficial on there. Now on top of that, we're gonna also have a new Infinite Dragon Ball history. This is going to be formidable Saiyan bosses, so Raditz, Nappa, Vegeta, Turles, Paragus. I don't know why Paragus is on there, but with Broly, right? Paragus with base form Broly and then legendary Super Saiyan Broly there. So but anyway, be interesting, should be fun for this Infinite Dragon Ball history. Hopefully Global gets this fixed so we can run this as well. And then the final big news of all this, well, besides the wallpaper, here's the wallpaper, by the way, but the final big news is we all expected this Extreme Z Awakening for the LR Strength OG Broly. This is the first LR that ever arrived on the global version of the game. Gohan did arrive a little bit earlier on the on JP, but this is really that true banner, right? The legendary summoning banner. Gohan was on this, weird scenario of trying to pull off of a non-Dokkan Festival exclusive kind of scenario. It was really difficult. But Broly, he was featured. Boom, this came on global first, but the leader skill, not a surprise here. Strength key plus for 120% across the board. So he's going to be valuable in Battlefield with a type advantage leader there, a strong one there with key plus 4 at 120. The passive skill, finally, the flat stat is no longer, and the unit with the highest attack in the game is going to get a 50% attack and defense plus an additional attack and defense 50%, which is going to calculate differently when you super attack. Is going to be ridiculous, right? Is just going to be ridiculous. This is going to be super strong, and of course, when he does a super attack, it is going to be against all the regular super attack is going to be AOE, right, to everybody, all enemies, and then a single target for the other one here. But here's the additional here, plus 5 the key when there's a pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy, and attack effective against all types, and guaranteed to hit when there's a Goku family category enemy. So that's going to be very impressive there as well. But the key plus 5 might be an issue when you're doing World Tournament, because you can get closer to that 18 key, which you kind of don't want. So, but I don't think it matters. I think the regular super attack is just going to wipe out World Tournament now. And he might take the crown back from LR Nappa. So this is exciting here that yes, the OG LR summonable LR strength Broly is going to get the Extreme Z Awakening as we expected. So anyway, this once again is the wallpaper, and I think that's pretty much about it. I think I covered everything. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you hyped for EZA Broly? Are you hyped for the new Dokkan Festival exclusive Broly? Are you not hyped for this guy right here, who's a 40% support leader for Hybrid Saiyans, the Trunks? Are you hyped for the co-op? Tell me what you guys are hyped about there. Dragon Ball history there, or just for global players, you just want to play the game normally, right? That's what you guys want to do. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching, and appreciate you guys' support, continued support on there. And once again, this is the whole breakdown here. Thank you for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.